Now that was God.
Have you ever heard someone call your name, and looked around, and no one was there? Jenilee experienced a voice calling to her, to keep her from falling into unconsciousness. Let's hear her story.
I was in a wreck in 2002. I was hit by a truck head-on while on an ATV. It was so bad, the right side of my ATV was demolished. While lying on the ground, I was falling out of consciousness when I heard a voice call my name. Every time I wanted to pass out, I heard this beautiful, deep voice call my name to keep me awake. I thought the guys with me had left me, but instead they went to get help. Mr. Johnson was an angel in disguise. He helped me out of an ant bed, in which I am allergic, and moved me away from the dirt. I never fell out of consciousness because of that voice. I know if I did, I would have went into a coma. I had hit my head hard. When you least expect it, God's still small voice will call you out of your darkness. I wasn't a believer at the time, but He still kept me awake and conscious. It was because of that still, small voice, I started to believe. Yes, God is with you, and loves you, even when you are a sinner. God saved me from my darkness. He can, and will, save you from yours. Just believe.
Now that was God.
The calm voice and presence of the Lord is not found in the noise, it is found in the quiet. The Lord speaks to us in a low whisper, and the tragedy is, much of the time we cannot hear His voice, because our ears are full with the noise of the world around us. We hear the voice of the Lord when we are quiet. Step away from the wind, earthquakes, and fires of this world, and prepare yourself for the loving whisper your heart needs.
God is found not in the wind, nor in the earthquake, nor in the fire, but in a still, small voice. 1 Kings 19:11-12.
Therefore we must pay much closer attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. Hebrews 2 verse 1.
My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. John 10 verse 27.
And your ears shall hear a word behind you, saying, This is the way, walk in it, when you turn to the right or when you turn to the left. Isaiah 30 verse 21.
Does he who supplies the Spirit to you, and works miracles among you, do so by works of the law, or by hearing with faith? Galatians 3 verse 5.
Today, if you hear His voice, do not harden your hearts. Hebrews 4:7.
You know when I sit down and when I rise up, you discern my thoughts from far away. You search out my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways. Psalm 139 verses 2-3.
We welcome and appreciate your God story, and would love to share with others. Send it to nowthatwasgod@gmail.com. Join us in glorifying God for His amazing love.
Don't forget to click on the logo button below to subscribe to this channel.